Welcome, my name is Thomas Ledford. We're going to go over in this video Form 8812, which is additional child tax credit, and it's related to the child tax credit, which is now $2,000 per child under 17. So they're giving out more money for the credit. And so the situation is, I'll give you an example. Say if a client owes $3,800 in taxes on the money that they made, but they have two dependents under 17. What would happen is on the 1040, they would cancel out the $3,800 because the credit that they will have coming will offset that $3,800 because $4,000 is more than $3,800, so the tax liability that they owe will be zeroed out. And then when it comes to this form, the client will not qualify for additional tax credit because in that scenario, you can't get both. You either get especially if you get a full credit or a partial credit. So when it comes to that, so if we actually fill out the form and we put down $4,000 and we put $3,800 here, that'll leave $2,000. And then if we go here where it say enter, we go for number of qualifying children under 17 is 2, and that's times 1,400 is 28, and then it says to say enter the result of 0, stop here, you cannot pay any credit. The number of children you use for this line is the same as the number of children you use on line 1 of the child tax credit and credit for other dependents worksheets. So like I say, if you got two credits, two dependents that's under 17, that's the number they're talking about. And so when it says enter the smaller line 3 or 4, the smaller 3 is right here, that's 200. Then it says earn income. So the earned income, say it was $30,500. That'll go right there. And 6A, non-taxable income paid doesn't apply. And then 7 says, is the amount on line 6A more than $2,500? It's yes, so we click yes. It says subtract $2,500 from the amount on line 6A, which will have us with $2,800. And so that's how that works. So let me see. And so 30,500 minus 2,500 equals 2,800. Whether they're even 2,800. And then the next one says multiply the amount on line 7 by 15% and enter the results. So the 15% of that will be 42. And it says that the line 4 is the amount 4,200 or more. Yes. It says if line 8 is equal or more than line 5, skip part 2 and enter the amount from line 5 or line 15. So line 5 or 15. And so enter the amount from line 5 or 15. So we're going to take the 200, we're going to put on line 15. So the $200 left over is what they'll get in additional tax credit out of the $4,000 that they had coming for the child tax credit. And so that's how that works when it comes to this form, is that the $4,000 in credit that they could have used, they couldn't use because the tax liability was only $3,800. So the balance left over, the IRS gave it to them an additional tax credit down below on the form, so they can utilize the full credit in general. So that's how that basically goes when it comes to additional child tax credit. say for instance they would have used the full $4,000, then they wouldn't have been able to qualify for additional tax credit. So if you can remember that, hey, anytime the child tax credit has been maximized, for us using it to offset any tax liability, then you know that 8812 additional child tax credit form you will not have to fill out. And so when it comes to using software, the software would let you know that. But when I teach it by hand in my local market, students don't understand that, but they get a better understanding by learning how to prepare taxes by hand than they ever will by computer. And so even though I'm creating an online basic tax course using software, the goal is to get them access to learning how to prepare basic tax returns, leveraging the internet, because during this COVID-19 virus epidemic situation, everything is being shifted to the online space. So that's how the 8812 additional child tax credit works. See you in my next video.